Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. We are in studio today at Record ATX with Michael helping us out. And who do we have in studio today?
It's Kelli Cartwright Bird.
Hello, ladies.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Kelli in the house.
Before we really get into it, how long have we known you?
Williams, way back
It's
elementary.
a world of laughter, a world of tears.
Do you remember?
It's a world of
They
hope
stole
and
the
a
song
world
from It's a
of
Small.
It's a
fear.
small, yeah.
That Williams Elementary had stolen the It's a Small World and made it It's a Williams World after all.
That's about the only part I remember.
Yeah. It's a
and the clap.
Williams world.
Okay,
Mrs.
well
Pratt,
then just
tap, tap,
Oh my gosh,
ta, ta.
okay,
That's
going
for you,
back to
Julie
Williams,
Ermis.
did you
I knew Julie before then, since we were 2 years old from
Oh,
church.
that's right.
Yes.
What church did y'all go to?
Woodlawn Baptist.
Ooh,
So
wow.
a lot of us South Austin people went to Woodlawn and grew up together, went to
Yeah.
Crockett together. A lot of us.
Wow.
There's a ton of us, but that's how I met Julie.
Oh,
Since we were
wow.
2. Yeah, we go way back.
That's really sweet.
We've been asking Julie to be on the podcast.
She's shy.
She is shy.
Yeah. She's like,
She doesn't like
No
attention."
documentation.
All right, tell me if I'm right. You were born November 17th,
I was.
and you're a Scorpio.
I am a Scorpio.
Okay.
I might sting you.
Do you resonate with your Scorpio traits?
You know, I don't pay too much attention to that. Although when I tend to read it, which is rare, I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Especially if you're talking about the sex drive or anything fun like that.
Nice.
Nice. You're welcome,
Well, it does say
Brian.
passion as a positive
Yes,
trait for you.
Passion. I honestly, I couldn't even tell you what the traits are, but most of them have resonated in the past. I don't know if
Read
they
'em,
do
Jody.
today. Yeah,
Read
let's
'em.
see.
Let's go.
It says you're courageous, ambitious, persistent, emotional, loyal, passionate, independent, and you like to conceal some things. So that would be a negative trait, they say.
Conceal like my shopping?
You like
Maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
my
you could
husband
be
would say that.
possessive, cautious, and sometimes intimidating.
Yeah. Interesting. I
Intimidating.
don't know who I would intimidate.
You do.
Really?
Yeah, you own a room, girl.
Do
You always
I? That's
have.
intimidating?
Yeah.
Not in a
No,
bad
no,
way.
no. I don't think it's intentional. I don't think
Okay.
it's intentional. I think it's, Kelli Cartwright's in the house.
The
it's
party
like,
started.
Here she comes. Yeah.
All right. So where are you from originally? South Austin?
Well, I was born in Beaumont, but moved
Okay.
here before I turned 2. So
okay.
I'm
that
from
counts.
South Austin.
Yeah.
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 I just say I'm born and raised South Austin.
Yeah.
And
that
what's the
counts.
age difference between you and your sister?
We're 3 years.
3 years, and
and-
she's older.
No, she's younger.
She's
I'm the
younger.
oldest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so
And
I
it's
have a
just
younger
this-
brother too,
Okay, what's your brother's name?
Nathan,
Oh, my
and
God.
we're all 3 years apart.
Okay.
All
So
grew up
how
in
old is
Austin.
Nathan?
He's 49.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And y'all all grew up in what area of South Austin?
When we moved to Austin, we first bought in Castlewood,
Uh-huh.
and that's where I met all my friends from Williams,
Yeah.
Betachek, and then those kids went to Johnston.
Yeah.
And we moved into Shady Hollow,
Shady Hollow.
Uh-huh.
and then I went to Crockett.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where the split was right after
Yeah.
8th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then reunited at Bowie when we opened Bowie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then Johnston friends came back to
Yeah.
South Austin to Bowie.
And then we do the reunions all
Yes,
together.
I love
so
the
we get
joint
to
reunions.
all be together.
Well,
So
because
much
we were
more
so
fun.
broken
Divided.
up. We
Yes.
were all broken
Well,
up.
and we all knew each other, so you
Yeah.
hated
We
to
all met at
have a
Lotta
reunion
Lane.
with half your friends.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it only makes sense to
It only
do
makes
joint
sense. And
reunions. Yeah.
for the listeners, they stopped busing our senior year, me and Kelly's senior
88,
year.
89.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and so Kelly went from Crockett to Bowie. I stayed at Johnston, but we all stayed very, very, very connected, and we all went to Lotta Lane
Mhm.
and
all the joint parties.
all
Yeah.
the good backyard parties and so much fun and so we continue to have all of our reunions together because we were split up
Right.
our senior year, and so we bring everybody together and all of the we've noticed all of the classes older and younger than us have started to do with the same thing.
Yeah.
Just to
It's
bring everybody
easier.
together
It's
because we were
easier.
all one. We were all together.
Well,
Yeah.
and as you start seeing everybody getting older, the attendance is smaller.
Yeah.
And so you want it to be a big party. So
Yeah.
it does help to extend it to, the grades above and below and the, surrounding schools. It just makes it more fun. And
It makes it more
keeps
fun.
everybody in close connection with each other. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And we always love to plan them together.
I know we
so-
have fun. The
Y'all are on the
planning
planning
committee.
team.
Uh-huh.
The planning committee is the most fun part of
Yeah.
the whole reunion.
Yeah, that's the best part.
It's us getting together and figuring out everything out is the back and forth. We all stay connected year round.
Well, and
because
it's
of
a
that.
great excuse to say, "Oh gosh, we have to get together for drinks tonight.
Yeah.
we got to figure this reunion thing out."
It's like the bungo. How a
It
bungo
is.
used to be.
It is.
But Shelly's the hardest person to coordinate with.
I
though.
know.
We always end up
I
having to meet without her
Yeah.
because she's never available.
I
She's very busy
know.
She's a
lady.
busy lady.
It is.
She's a
That is
lady.
true. It's
dun,
not
dun.
because I don't want to be there.
But when
But
we're
it has
blessed
to be
with her
before
presence,
6.
we
It
love
has to be before 6 p.m. for me.
Oh, yeah. That's another
We
thing.
laugh about it. Yeah, we're ready to go at 7 a.m., but we're ready to go to bed at 6.
Okay, so you grew up with your parents and there's 3 of you, 3
Yes.
kids. And tell me about your parents. I want to know all about them.
Oh gosh, my parents are awesome. I always tease that they were Ward and June Cleaver. Just the most wholesome,
Yeah.
church-going Christian parents. But they weren't hard-ass, on us. They gave us freedom to choose. And that doesn't mean freedom to go to church or not go to church. I mean, we went to church.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, we would get grounded. We'd get punished. But it wasn't like, you can't do this, you can't do that. We had good freedom to make our own decisions, which was awesome.
That's
I
really incredible.
Well, you look around and you see parenting that they're too hard on their kids, helicopter parents today, and then you see the parents that don't even notice their kids or pay attention to them. They're just not there.
Yeah.
So there's a wide variety of parenting skills out there. And I thought my parents were right in the middle of telling us, we don't approve of this, we don't like this, we don't condone this, but you're old enough to make your own choice. And these are the consequences. And if you want to deal with the consequences, okay, I'm going to let you have that freedom.
Wow.
And, sometimes we're like, oh, gosh, yeah, they were right. I should have listened.
Yeah.
And other times we're like, oh, I'm kind of glad I did my own thing there.
Yeah.
You live and learn. And that's
Yeah.
how you grow
Yeah.
as a person, is getting to make some mistakes and figuring out on the fly how to self-correct and, what would you do next if you had a different choice to make?
Yeah.
Would you do the same thing or would you do something differently?
Oh, we were
I
just
think it
talking
gave
about
us
this.
Yes.
it gave us the option to
Let
develop
them.
develop
You
our
were let them before-
personalities
yeah.
and let us grow into our own, people. And
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. I always thought they were the hardest on me because I was the oldest, although they weren't very hard. But I saw them get a little more lax, especially as it got to my brother.
Yeah.
He could just, he was the baby boy. He could do whatever he wanted pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, and I think this is interesting growing up when we grew up. And I mean, we're women, we're in our 50s. There's certain parents that we all grew up with and we could all recognize. And your parents were some of them. We knew who they were. Everybody knew who they were.
What were their names? What are their names?
Tom and Carolyn.
Tom
and Carolyn.
And they're still with us?
They are.
Mr.
Wow.
Yes. I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Cartwright.
Mr. and Mrs. Cartwright, yes.
It was not. Hey, Tommy, what's it? No, we never did that.
Well, that's funny that you mentioned that. My mom is very introverted, so she was always just sweet as pie to everyone, but she wasn't that outgoing person. Although she would do things like
she always showed up.
She was always there.
Yeah.
And if there was something we needed for cheerleading, she'd feed the girls. If if we needed help decorating for prom, she was there.
Yeah.
So, but she was more behind the scenes. She didn't like to be in the spotlight, but she was always there. My dad's the opposite. He's the extrovert.
Yeah.
He's where
Mr. Personality.
I get my personality from him.
Oh, yeah.
He's the more outgoing person, but he was always there too.
Yeah.
So they were both very supportive, just kind of in their different ways. But I loved being a part of growing up with them because I learned a lot of different stuff from the two of them having very different personalities.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see how we've grown up. In the 50s when our parents were that age, that's so old. They're so old.
I know.
And then, and I hear my kids go, "Oh, you're so old." And they're, they're kidding.
Whatever. I was going to ask you when you walked in, like,
do we feel in our 50s?
Are you doing with your skin routine? You look
so
young. Like,
you
look so
I don't feel like that when I look in the mirror.
Oh my God. I know.
Maybe it's your lighting.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you look great.
No, you look great.
Well, Kelli and I grew up together. We were in Williams together. We were at Belichick together. We were cheerleaders together.
And then we split.
Yeah.
Because you went to Crockett and then Bowie, and then you stayed at Johnston.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
And so we were Bobcat cheerleaders together.
Yeah.
When I had a full-on unibrow.
Shelly, your haircut was so cute. It was iconic.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I had the 80s mullet. Like, short. Well, I don't know why.
Party
Were y'all both
yes,
like
why did I
y'all
do
both top of
that?
the pyramid because you're kind of petite and little?
I think we always bottom because we were so strong. We were the stronger ones.
At Crockett and Bowie, I was always the top.
Yeah. But at Belichick, y'all were like, "I got this."
Yeah, well,
you had to do your time so you could feel like what everybody else was going to do, throwing you up in the air.
Yeah.
I think you
I always did bottom.
You always did bottom.
Power bottom.
You've always been the
power
strong
bottom,
one.
Power top over here. We got like two power ladies over here. All right. So growing up was pretty idyllic for you.
It was. I look back. I think I had the best childhood.
Yeah.
I was so
Shady Hollow
supported and loved.
Yeah.
I had the greatest family that
cute
you
sibling.
And you and your sister so close.
We had
so
a great
close.
childhood.
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for more, honestly.
So what went wrong? I'm just kidding.
What? Yeah. Why are you like that now?
No, I'm just kidding.
Not
I'm just
at
kidding.
all.
So
Not
then,
at all.
Did you continue in Austin or go on to other things after you graduated?
I went to the University of Texas.
Hook 'em.
That's right. Yeah.
I was a fifth-year student.
Yeah.
Graduated in 94 and got my kinesiology degree.
Nice.
And I actually graduated.
That's a big degree.
I went to actually used it. I went and worked for a chiropractor and used it working in his rehab therapy clinic. So I did use it for a while.
Wow.
Until I moved away. And I moved once for a boy who I then married, but I moved to Boston and lived there for 4 years.
Was it so cold?
In the winter, yes.
But
so
beautiful.
cold. Beautiful. It was worth it.
Yeah.
It's definitely
How long
worth
were you
it.
in Boston?
How old was I?
How long?
Oh, how long? 4.5 years.
Oh, wow. How
Wow.
fun.
It was awesome. Because I had lived in Austin my entire life. So it was scary to leave everything that I knew.
It's good to do that.
But it was a really
amazing time.
How
Just
fun.
to step out of your comfort zone and
Yeah.
move far away from home. No friends or family.
Yeah.
And but it was a time of serious growth and maturity and just fun. I mean, I
Yeah.
had so much fun working different jobs and just being a young couple with no kids, just going out whenever we wanted to go out
Yeah.
and travel. So much easier to get to Europe from Boston.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's much
across
easier.
the pond.
It is. It's a much easier, quicker flight.
Wow.
So we definitely took advantage of that.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
we loved it. I loved the Four Seasons.
Yes.
It's my second home.
Oh, nice.
Somebody
Somebody asked me recently, and I was like, I would move to Boston. I think I would move to
It's
Boston
a
over
great
all of them.
city.
All of the big cities to me. Boston seems like a really big city to me.
It is a big city, but
Yeah.
it's small
Well,
in
and-
proximity.
But it's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's so close to so much.
It
Yeah.
is. I mean, that's what we loved about it. You
Yeah.
could be, you know,
A train.
you're across the border either direction in an hour if you wanted to be, depending on
Yeah.
the traffic.
Yeah.
You know, but if you wanted to go to Cape Cod for the weekend,
Yeah.
if you wanted to go to New York, you know, Vermont,
Mhm.
it was great because you could hop in your car and do a day trip.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I was.
You know,
I
any
was like,
weekend.
that would get you everywhere.
So awesome.
But Boston seems like it has like a lot of like small town mentality to it. Like the neighborhoods of Boston is what I
Yes.
like. Like you're like, okay, you're in South Boston, you're in whatever, whatever, you're in all those little neighborhoods, and then you got like the Red Sox. You could go watch the games.
Yeah.
Like
that was
Yeah.
my favorite.
Oh, my
super
gosh,
fun,
I
and you
love
could just take the
baseball.
train everywhere that
Yes.
you want to do. So
Took a lot of subway rides.
yes,
And that was my, you know, growing up in Texas, all you did was drive.
Yeah.
And up there, you tried to avoid driving
Yeah.
because of the traffic.
Mhm.
So if you could take the train, that was
Trying
the
to
way
get
to
your
go.
parking spot back. Like, no, thank
Yeah,
you.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Nah.
It was awesome. And I actually lived in, not Charlestown, Cambridge. So I was
Oh, yes.
a 10-minute
yes.
walk from Harvard Square.
Harvard. Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
how
So I was right in the
fun.
middle of everything.
It's really a beautiful town. So if you haven't been, go. We
Yeah,
took the
you gotta go
kids there
visit.
because we went on a baseball tour, and we went to Philadelphia, Boston, New York. We went all over and took them to different Wrigley Field. We went everywhere, but it was such a fun trip.
Wow.
But it was definitely, that was one of my favorite towns.
That kind of started my love for baseball,
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
You had to
good.
be a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and then, of course, you're like, oh, well, now I love basketball because I have to be a Celtics fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
of course, how could you not be a Celtics fan already with Larry Bird?
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
growing up
Mom
with
was
him,
such
so-
a big
Larry,
Celtics.
Larry,
Yeah.
yeah.
So anytime, and then, you know, my boss had season tickets for the Bruins. So I was always
Oh
getting
my
handed tickets
gosh.
to the Red Sox, the Bruins.
Yes.
Celtics were harder to get a hold of, but I went to a couple games.
Yeah.
What did you do when you were there?
Well, I started off. Okay, to get there, I got a job working for Ann Taylor.
Oh,
So,
fun.
I knew
love
I-
Ann Taylor.
I knew I was moving.
Great quality clothes.
And I knew I needed to find some kind of job. So I started working at the Ann Taylor in the Arboretum way back.
Yeah.
So just so I could transfer and have a job while my then boyfriend, soon to be husband, was looking for a
Okay.
job. So we just needed something. So I actually started working at Ann Taylor on Newberry Street.
Okay, I'm going to give a pro tip for those of you that love coats. When Ann Taylor puts their
Jody loves coats.
puts their winter line and their fall line on sale, it can be a pretty significant amount off, 50 to 70% off sometimes.
Yeah.
Go to the Arboretum. There's an Ann Taylor over there still.
Oh, it's still there. Wow.
Go through their coat section.
Because
That
nobody
I
buys coats
still-
because it is only
Right.
cold 3 days a week.
But
every
get
year.
their coats. They last forever.
Ever.
They're high quality, very good coats. I still wear many of their
Yes.
coats. I'm
Well,
a coat collector.
I
so.
stocked up on Ann Taylor coats when I
Yes.
moved to Boston. 'Cause,
Yes.
you know, if you're going to go visit the Northeast, you need your coat and you
Yes.
need your long wool coat.
Long wool
and then
coats.
I went to LL Bean and stocked up on all the jackets and the
Yeah.
boots. Like,
Yeah.
you had to get your winter wardrobe,
Yep.
which consisted of black,
How
and black.
fun. Yeah.
Everything's dark colored.
So you worked for Ann Taylor and you went there and worked over there.
Then I went and worked for a mortgage company
okay.
and was
I guess you would call it a broker, like a wholesale broker. Is what I was for the state of Minnesota. That was my territory.
Wow.
And that was subprime, and subprime tanked.
Yeah.
There was so much fraud, and I was just like, I don't trust my bosses. This is a bad situation. I want to get out of this.
Same.
So
we were doing 150%
yes,
loans.
there were some crazy
with no docs,
no income, just and high, crazy balloon arms. The rates were in the middle teens. It was
those poor families.
It was
people
insane.
lost. I know so many people lost their homes.
Oh, it was insanity.
Yeah. So I got out of there.
We were young. I mean, we were young. Looking back, I was like, oh my gosh, I was a part of that.
Yeah.
I was an underwriter.
Oh, were you? Okay.
And I was like, you guys, we cannot. This is D paper. We can't.
I was the account executive.
Yeah.
Going to someone like you, going, please, we got to push this through. We got to get it closed.
Close it.
Yeah. I mean, when you're talk about ambition, when you're commission based and your livelihood depends on it. Yeah. You're like, there's got to be a way we can push this through.
Oh my gosh, we were doing 150.
We did some crazy stuff
and 10% commission rate.
Wow.
It was
allegedly.
No, we were
we
doing
didn't want to get anybody in trouble over here.
We were doing it, but we did not own the company. We were doing what we were told to do.
Lying.
We were doing our job.
Yeah, exactly.
That we were hired to do.
Yeah.
And
when the pressure comes from the top, you do what you got to do.
And they were like, we'll buy the house. We don't care. Take it.
And it's like, just to go back and say, we weren't doing fraud on our end, but we were closing a blind eye because we knew there was fraud going on the front end.
Yeah.
Which
but
is,
now that's
shady.
It's overly corrected.
Well,
now people can't even buy a house.
Hindsight. Well, no, they're doing no docs again.
Yeah, they're back to
they're
that.
back. They're doing no docs.
Getting creative again.
Yeah.
No. So you got out of that.
I did.
Well,
and
now she's on the other side.
So, yeah. So, but before I got
there. And I'm
there,
on the other side going, please, somebody buy this house.
I got into the diamond business.
Oh.
So I was working in the mortgage business.
Multifaceted.
Yes, I've done a lot.
diamonds.
I was always told I should be a salesperson, so I've done a lot of
100.
different sales positions. But yeah, I was working with another account executive whose husband worked for a diamond company. I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. I love jewelry. I want to do that. And so she helped me get a job there. And so I got to go to New York to, GIA for a week and do all the diamond grading courses and get all that done. That was so much fun. And then so I started selling diamonds.
Did John give me a real diamond? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Brings out one of those
I
monocles.
know, but where's my loop? Let me check it out.
She pops it out.
It's like when John and I got married, he gave me like this teeny tiny diamond. I was like, I guess.
Yeah,
it was the opposite of all the John Hughes movies. It was like,
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
Wow. Was that all in Boston?
That was in downtown Boston.
Okay.
Yes.
How fun.
Do you think the mob was related in your diamond business?
And your mortgage business?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe the mortgage business. I don't know about the diamond business.
It seemed more up and up.
They were owned by a Jewish family, and they're all connected.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
Everything seemed real legit. In
like
that
good
case.
quality.
Yeah.
Good quality.
Oh, very good quality. Yeah. It was called.
Did you ever steal anything?
No. I tried to. I did wear the jewelry. But
you were the model.
So we sold predominantly loose diamonds to jewelers across the country. But then we did have a jewelry line. And so I wore these stud earrings, big diamond stud earrings.
Oh, wow.
And I loved them. And I wanted to buy them, but our diamonds were just too expensive.
Yeah.
Like the markup was
good quality.
They were very good quality.
What do you think about the new in the lab created diamonds? What's your feeling on it?
I love natural.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's because that's what I grew up with and sold. I know after I quit that job and moved back home here, my old boss called me. He's like, "Hey, you want to come work for me? I'm selling moisanites."
Oh,
And it's
moissanite.
kind of the same
Yeah.
thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, that doesn't speak to me.
It
I
makes
wasn't
you feel
ready.
yucky.
I wasn't ready to go back to work anyway, but I didn't want to sell anything that was a substitute for the real thing.
Right.
And that's what I think. And then nothing against lab created anything. But I was spoiled.
You want the real deal.
And I was already selling the real deal, and they were beautiful. And I didn't want to switch gears and then try to sell something that I didn't 100% believe in. So
Okay.
that's
I
kind of
was
me.
wondering because sometimes I'll see like the new thing is like the big diamonds that people are wearing. And then I'll be like, I don't know. That seems like maybe a $200,000 carat diamond if it's cut the way that it looks.
And the color has a
And
lot
the
to do
color
with it.
and the
There's a lot
clarity and
to do
everything.
with
And I'm kind of looking at it. And then I'll look at, no offense, their shoe. And I'm like, you got my shoes on that I got from Amazon. And you're wearing a $200,000 cut diamond. That must not be a real diamond.
There is a lot of nice fake faux or lab created stuff out there. I don't know what the cost is for lab created diamonds and how that compares.
I think it's not in the
It's got to be
same
a lot.
realm. It's not in the
less.
same realm. Yeah.
A lot less.
Anyway, I don't really care if you want to wear that. That's fine. I'm just
I don't care what you wear.
I went through a thing where
if
I
you
was
love
wearing
it,
like big.
it holds the same meaning
I'm
to
oblivious.
you. That's
I have to tell you, I
I have
think
the shoes and the diamonds.
at the early 2000s, maybe, I was wearing like the big fake earrings, like the big fake diamond earrings. And I had this one student, I'm not going to say her name, but she goes, my mom said that those are fake.
Like your hair.
And I was like, bitch.
You probably say, you
You're
can't
right.
afford that on a teacher's salary. Who's she trying to kid?
And I said, well, maybe, I don't know, whatever. But I was like,
She could
oh my gosh,
she could have a sugar daddy
this
you don't know about.
7-year-old is calling me out.
Shade from a 7-year-old.
Out of the mouth of babes.
I
You never
know.
know what
My
they
mom
may
said
repeat.
those are fake. There's no way a teacher can afford those.
Hilarious.
I was like, all right.
I love that she threw her mom under the bus.
Oh, no. I was like,
Yeah.
whatever.
My mom
I'm
said.
sure it
You're
was
right.
the mom.
Anyway, Shelly and I have run into the student at Matt's El Rancho. Shout out. If you know, you know.
You know, hilarious. That's so funny.
She was so funny. Anyway, I've told her in the past, I was like, you were right. I got them from Claire's. I don't know, wherever. Oh, you know what? Francesca's.
Francesca.
Yeah, that's
Well,
where
you know,
they
if
were.
somebody's going to mug you, you want them to be fake, right?
Exactly.
I know. I
Exactly.
hear about all these like movie stars. So I don't know if you ever watched Bravo, but a couple of the stars, Sutton and Kathy Hilton, went to BravoCon and their houses were robbed because the people knew that they were
They're
gone.
BravoCon.
That
That
is
happens to a
crazy.
lot of athletes, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
when they know
sad.
they're away at a game.
They're
Yeah.
going to have
break
to
into
have a
their
fake
houses.
house. Like,
A fake house.
you know what they should do? Like, public figures shouldn't have their addresses put on, just like judges and senators and
That
stuff
doesn't
like
exist
that.
anymore, Jody.
Well, they
This
should
is
allow
from
it.
There's no
They should
1975.
allow
confidentiality.
it. Same for doctors because they'll go and hunt people down if something goes
Yeah.
wrong or something, even if it's like they couldn't help it.
Yikes.
Anyway, just put it out there. Anyway, where do you live now?
South Austin.
Yeah. South
Like far
Austin.
from where your parents live?
No,
or-
like, just-
Well, so Circle C area.
Oh, yeah. I love that
So
area.
I went from Shady Hollow, lived
Yeah.
up north just for a little while.
You did? North of the river?
Yeah, after graduation, lived off of Jollyville. So that was
Oh,
my
wow.
first
Wow.
experience with North
Oh.
Austin living. Totally different.
Oh.
It is a different vibe altogether.
Agreed.
Um,
Close to Arboretum,
but
so you
what
could
the
get
funny thing was, my neighbor growing up in Castlewood was the Ledesmas.
Yes.
Larry,
Oh,
Lori
I love
Ledesmas.
that.
Love them. Okay, so I moved to North Austin off of Jollyville in that area. Taylor Draper to be exact. And who is my neighbor 2 houses down? Larry Ledesma.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Oh.
How fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is
Yeah.
so cute.
So it was it's fun to run into people like that again. Like just how you just kind of move around and follow each other for a while.
Yeah.
That happened with Chad Johnson too.
Oh,
like we
nice.
kept running into each other in similar circles,
Oh,
even
I
though we were
love
in
it.
different parts of town. But anyway, that was for a couple of years until I moved to Boston. And when I moved back, we moved to South Austin again, Oak Hill area.
And you were married. Is that
By
when
then,
you're-
when we moved back, I was 6 months pregnant with
Okay.
Jacob.
Oh.
I said, my son has to be born on Texas soil.
Oh, good.
And he loves to go around saying, I was almost born in Boston.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, no, you have to be proud of being born in Texas.
Yeah.
And he is.
I am too. But tell me why you're so proud of being a Texan.
There's just something special. I think everybody knows there's something special about Texas,
Mhm.
and even more so about Austin.
Yeah.
And when you spend so much of your life in one city, there is something it's almost we're very patriotic about our own state.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As if it is our own country, right?
Yeah.
A separate country. And
From your mouth to God's ears.
right. So I just knew both of us wanted our kids to be born in Texas. And that's what we waited.
Yeah.
And then we made ourselves move back in time for him to be born.
Good.
And and in fact, it was terrible timing because the Iraqi war, whatever that Iraqi war in the
Oh, yeah, in the 90s, yeah.
well, that kind of spilled
Desert
over.
Storm. Yeah.
It wasn't during that time,
Yeah.
but the after effect of all of that in the early 2000s, I think it was the beginning of 2003, what was
Right.
the war that started up again with all that mess over there. Desert Storm, was it
Yeah,
Desert
uh-huh.
Storm
Desert Storm.
maybe?
Mhm.
I get all my dates
Yeah.
mixed up. Anyway, people were losing their jobs, and so we thought, oh, no problem. We'll find jobs here when we move
Yeah.
back. So we quit our jobs up there, moved back, and then we couldn't find jobs.
Oh.
So graciously, my parents let us live there
Nice.
until we were back on our feet
Yeah.
and got an apartment in Oak Hill, and then we soon bought a house in the Villages of Western Oaks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
And then went to Circle C, and now we just moved. We downsized, and we're in a townhouse now.
Y'all
Davis
are?
Place. Yes.
Oh, you're at Davis Place?
Yes.
Awesome. That's like
Yes.
walking distance.
Yes.
Awesome.
I love the
Davis
location.
Place. Yeah.
A friend from high
right
school,
across from Mill.
Mike
Yes.
Spear. Yeah.
Oh, I
Mike
love
Spear lives
Mike.
there.
Oh.
So it's like, wow. And I think somebody else from high school lives there too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her yet, but I'm told that she lives there. So it's a great location, a
How
great place.
fun.
We're having to get used to the shared walls.
Are
That's
you
the one
empty
thing.
nesting now?
Pretty much.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
what we
shared
didn't need
walls
some big
because you're
house.
loud in the bed?
Well, she is a Scorpio.
I am a Scorpio. Well,
And
that's
Brian is down for it.
always.
Always.
No, I have to say it's because of the loud booming TV and stereo equipment for this particular instance. But
Right.
yeah, that shared wall is the
Yeah.
problem.
How many kids do y'all have?
Together we have 5.
5. Was it like
Oh,
a Brady Bunch
5.
almost?
We were scared of combining the clans, but it went way better than we expected.
Oh, good.
We
And Brian-
waited for
Brian
a long
had
time.
3, you have
3.
2.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he was worried because his were younger, and divorce is hard on kids, obviously,
yeah.
and seeing your parent with someone else, you may or may not like that. So we waited for a long time to mix the kids.
What's the age span?
Interestingly enough, our 2 older kids are the exact same age as pretty much.
Oh, cute.
Jake and Spencer, the 2 oldest boys on each side, they're 6 months apart.
Oh, my Lord.
So they're 22. And then the middle ones, my daughter and Andrew, the middle son on Burns' side, he just turned 20, and Morgan will be 20 in January.
Oh, I can't
And
believe
then-
Morgan's 20.
I know. Can you believe that? 20 in January.
Oh, my God.
And then the baby, Heidi, she is a junior, so she's about to turn 17.
Okay.
Wow.
And where
Yeah.
is she going to?
She's at Bowie.
Bowie.
Mhm.
Okay.
They've all graduated from Bowie.
Oh,
Bulldogs.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bulldogs. You
The
have like a long
Bulldogs.
legacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love being able to tell people that I was the first graduating class, and then my kids
That is
followed
so
up
cute.
went to the
Yes.
same school
Yeah.
and graduated. In fact, in my
Did
son's...
Brian graduate from
No, he Crockett.
Crockett?
Yeah.
Is that where y'all met?
At Crockett, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, we knew him before that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Not, you know.
Yeah.
I
And
met
how
him at
did
Crockett.
y'all
At Hot Wheels.
rekindle your
At Hot Wheels.
romance? Was it at one of those hot
Reunions?
reunions?
No, there was no rekindling. There was nothing from high school. We just knew of each other. We weren't friends. We didn't hang out.
Mhm.
But we had similar friends and a similar circle of
Well, I think
friends.
Mike and Brian were very
acquaintances.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we all knew the same people
Oh, yeah.
and kind of hung in similar circles, but never kind of crossed paths.
Pollinated.
Yeah. None of that. It was Facebook. And the thing is, I was never on social media or
That's what Shelly said. Shelly goes,
anything.
Facebook keeps people connected.
It does.
does.
And I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah.
Because I should say my first husband was very socially active and on all those apps, and I was not.
Yeah.
And my friends would bug him.
It's like, where's Kelly?
Where's Kelly? Tell Kelly hi. And
Yeah.
he's like, you're getting on Facebook, so your friends you can talk
Find you,
directly
yeah.
instead of them coming through me. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So he set it up for me. I didn't have to do anything. But the coolest thing was when I started getting friend requests, and they're all my Williams friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I got so excited.
Oh, yeah.
So for a few days, I was like, this is really fun. Then I'm like, who am I kidding? I'm a busy mom with, toddlers. I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
So it sat like dormant for years
Yeah.
with me doing nothing on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facebook at all until he died. And then I was like, that's how we told people.
Yeah.
That's how we had to
Yeah.
get the word out, which was horrible, but
Yeah.
that's how we had to do it. And
So your first husband died suddenly from a heart attack.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And how did y'all meet? You and
Jason, I was introduced to him through Karen Waring.
oh,
They worked together at NI.
okay.
And
oh wow,
we met through a happy hour.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And that's how he had gotten into Harvard. So
Uh-huh.
that's why we moved up to Boston
Okay,
and got
right.
married a year later.
Wow.
and they don't know what caused his heart attack, or do you know?
They do. If I can even remember the hypertrophic cardio. Oh my gosh, the word.
Mhm. It's a long word.
Hypertrophic myocardiopathy, I think is the scientific term. So what that is an enlarged heart. And it was a condition that he was born with.
Yeah.
You don't know it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
but he also had, it was like a triple whammy. He also had high cholesterol and
well, probably caused because of the
it was
mitochondria.
all
A vicious.
yeah, and he had high blood pressure.
Yeah.
He didn't know any of that. He was asymptomatic.
Yeah.
And he ran, he swam, he did triathlons.
Yeah.
He ate healthy. Other than being tired because he worked all the time,
Yeah.
there were no
And had 2
symptoms
kids and-
or signs. He didn't go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't really
in his
feel like
20s.
he had
He
it.
wasn't thinking anything.
He didn't feel
Yeah.
like he had any symptoms that would warrant going
Right.
to a doctor.
Right.
But it was one of those things where it's like when it hits, it's like the hammer smacks down and there's no chance. And it's like if you think about an athlete who just drops
Right.
Yeah.
all of a sudden
Yeah.
on the court or on the baseball field. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like it's sudden and it's deadly. Like
Yeah.
there's no coming back from it.
Wow.
And how old were you when
I was
Jason-
42 and
Okay.
it was his 41st birthday.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
On his birthday.
Mhm.
So young. So young.
Yeah. And he was driving on 35 with my son in the car when it happened. Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so you still suffer from some trauma and thinking about all that. And
there's a lot that I push to the back of my mind.
Yeah.
And you have to just
Yeah.
to keep moving forward
Uh-huh.
and go on,
Yeah.
especially when you have to raise little kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that
But
fell completely on you
It
then.
was like in our large group, it was like the first.
Yeah.
What
well,
the
other than
hell?
Michelle, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's you don't think about your mortality
Yeah.
when you're that young.
Right.
Yeah.
And the one, I should say, a wonderful blessing that came from it was all the friends I was reunited
Yeah.
with.
Right.
Because, we had only been back in Austin a few years. Well, more than a few years. It had actually been quite a while. But, I didn't get, like I said, I wasn't on Facebook, so
Yeah.
I wasn't socially active with many of my old friends other
Yeah.
than my core little high school group of friends.
Yeah. Your
And
tribe.
when
Yeah.
this tragedy happened, people like Shelly
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Heather and
Yeah.
just friends from my childhood,
Yeah.
but yet I wasn't,
Yeah.
corresponding with on a daily basis, came out of the woodworks to support me and love
Uh-huh.
on me and bring me a meal. And it just reunited old friendships
Yeah.
Mhm.
that are still active today.
It reconnected
so
you.
It reconnected
Made
us.
connections.
And it caused people to go to the doctor.
Yep.
Mhm.
It actually caught, I've had, I think, 3 people come to me and say it saved their life
Wow.
because
Wow.
it made them go to the doctor
Yeah.
and they found a major problem with their heart and they were immediately rushed into surgery to correct the problem. Like 3, actually maybe 4 people that I can think of.
That's amazing.
2 people from Jason's work and 2 other friends.
So Jason's passing saved people's
It
lives.
actually saved people's lives.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So even when something bad happens, there's something good that comes from
See,
it.
I appreciate what you're saying. I know
Yeah.
sometimes we kind of think about the negative a lot, but Shelly and I have been talking a lot about how important it is to look at the positive,
Yeah.
either and out of negative, something good can happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I do think like that must have been such a hard time for you.
Oh yeah.
It was very difficult.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
just so unexpected. Like,
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
heart attacks
Just-
are so scary.
Yeah.
They can
out
come
of
out
the blue,
of nowhere.
that would have been the last thing that I would have expected to happen.
Yeah.
Like not even close to thinking that could have been an issue
Yeah.
at all.
hindsight, what would you tell if you could tell everybody? Go
But I don't even know
check
if you
your
could
heart.
catch
Go.
it.
Well, you can. You
Well,
can. Like,
so-
if you hear of somebody having it,
Yes. So it prompted people back then to go get their heart checked.
Yeah.
And there's different tests you can do
yeah.
to
there's
check different
stress,
things.
echo. They could do a sonogram of your heart too.
Yeah, and I forget the actual exam
Mhm.
that I did. I don't know.
You did one as well.
I did.
To check yourself.
I went and
Of
had
course.
one done.
That's so kind of you to do that.
Actually, a
for
lot of
kids.
people did. I had
Yeah.
a lot of friends reach out and say, you made me
Yep.
aware of this issue, and
Yeah.
I went to my doctor and had my heart checked.
Exactly.
I had a lot of people reach out to me.
Well, I think
And-
because people think heart disease is only, or deaths from heart issues are, I think generally we thought it was like just in the family, but it's not. You could be born with a congenitive heart issue, or something could show up later,
Yeah.
or, you could have just a reaction to the foods you're eating. And so getting it checked is very vital.
Yeah.
I agree with you, but
So this can be an inherited condition.
it can
Yeah.
be.
So my kids have a 50-50 chance. And so it doesn't usually present itself until late teens, early adulthood. So they've been checked twice now.
Yeah.
It's probably time for them to go get checked again.
Okay.
And they dread it. They don't want to, because who wants to the fear is there, and who
Yeah.
wants to be
But
told.
I've gone
But
recently,
if you
and
can
they've made it
catch it-
so much nicer.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
made it so much gentler than
By catching it. But I mean, with the fear of
it's the
losing a
fear of
father.
being told
Yeah.
you have this
You're a ticking
condition.
time
Oh my
bomb.
gosh, yes.
But
Well, is there anything they could do to, like, once they get told, oh, you do have this condition, is there stuff they can do and like
Yes.
to prevent
So,
a heart attack?
I won't name any names, but a friend of mine, her father died at a very young age. I think he was 39, maybe, very young, similar to Jason. And it turns out she had the same condition. And I guess she was not wanting to face it and deal with it until Jason died from it. And that prompted her to go have the surgery. So basically, they go in and shave the heart down to a normal size.
Oh.
Because it's too thick.
Yeah.
And then it has to work too hard.
It's
And
like clearing the lining.
it just works, overworks itself. And then it's like it can't do it anymore.
Wow.
So that's unless they've had any more advances in the last 10 plus years, they go in and shave the walls of the heart.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, they make so many advances
I
on the
know.
heart.
As for medications, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yes, if he would have gone to the doctor, even if he'd just gone to the doctor, it wouldn't have been caught unless there was some reason to make them do
There was
a sonogram or some kind of test that would have shown that he had atrophy of the heart.
His only symptom was, I'm tired. That might have, led down that path. But he also had 2 kids.
But he
was working and going to school.
Now, if he would have
that.
gone to the doctor, they probably would have caught the high blood pressure and the cholesterol.
Yeah.
But that still wouldn't have pointed to the
just put him on
main
meds.
problem.
Yeah.
But, looking back, like his father is in mid-80s and he's healthy and fine, but his grandfather and his uncle died at a very young age. So they probably had it. And maybe it just skipped a generation with his dad and then, went to him. So
it's something your kids and their kids are going to have to be mindful
at least we know about it.
Yeah.
And my kids can always go to the doctor and say, I need to have this checked out because, my father had this condition. It's just a matter of, and we're all guilty of it. Not making the time for yourself.
Absolutely.
And your health.
Unapologetic self-care.
It's really
we're
hard to get
all guilty of
now.
it.
There's so few doctors.
Yeah. Well, tell us about your 2 kids.
Ooh.
Well, all your kids.
Well, all 5. Sorry.
They're all great. Jacob.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, I have 5 favorites. Can you imagine that? They're all 5 wonderful kids. Jake just graduated UT in May and is working at Oracle.
Nice.
And he's totally kicking ass.
Awesome.
And at least a month ago, he was number 1 in the nation in his position.
Wow.
And so that was constantly fluctating.
Sure.
But he got to brag about that for a while. I don't know where he is at the moment. They just started a new quarter, but he's taking after me in that sales. I'm sorry, he's way better than me, but he's kind of following in that sales, position type of thing. He tells me that's where the money's at, Mom. I'm like, okay.
I know.
Money's not going to make you happy, but go chase it or whatever.
Yeah. Get that trophy.
Yeah. And then Spencer, he is currently working at Gold's Gym.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
And he is trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He's not sure, but who is at that age?
At this age.
Yeah. Yeah, we still don't know what we want to be.
What do I want to be when I grow up?
How can I make money to live in this expensive city?
Yes.
But he's doing well.
Oh, good.
And he's happy. And
Andrew, is he training or working?
He's working at the front.
Oh, fun.
Yep. And Andrew is going to Tarleton State.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
And he is a sophomore. And he thinks he might want to pursue the path of not pharmaceuticals, but being a pharmacist.
Oh, great.
That's what he's considering. And Morgan is, she was going to ACC and decided that wasn't for her. So she wants to go to esthetician school. So she's about to start that.
Good job.
And I have volunteered to be her her model. You
think
can
you
do
don't-
whatever you need to do on me.
I'm going to tell you, your before and after
Have a lot
pictures
of
are gonna look great.
volunteers.
I know.
You look amazing.
If she needs some other
already.
test dummies.
She's gonna
wait, come here.
She's gonna need a lot of people
Before
to do all
and
the
after.
work.
Remember
on.
those pictures?
Before.
Not so fast, Mom. All right, and then you have Heidi.
And then Heidi, she's still in school. Bowie Junior. She loves
Yes.
animals. We just adopted her a little kitten, so she's crazy over that baby kitten right now.
Fun.
She's totally into animals, so she's got rabbits and chickens in her
Oh
backyard.
my,
And,
that's super fun.
yeah, she's into drama and into music, kind of wanting to, just imagine the kind of the simp, the black concert T-shirt,
Yeah.
and pink hair, or whatever, cute, fun. So she rounds out the Fab Five for
The Fab
Fab
for our
Five.
kids. Yeah.
All right, what are your favorite places to go in Austin?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm such a homebody. I- That's a good question. Other than I love sporting events. I mean,
I know.
anywhere,
Every UT.
any
It's like
any UT
Yeah.
tailgate or Texas game. That's at the top of my list. I've checked out. Have y'all gone to? It's called Backwood.
No, I heard about it.
It's fun.
It's on Manchac.
it's-
I
down
think
there.
I just went there because
It's a big place.
yes,
I love that they're putting so much more stuff in South Austin.
yeah,
The Moon Tower was kind of the
that was
anchor,
thing. Yeah,
and
now it's
and now there's a ton of stuff.
the Backwood's really
it's-
grown. So wasn't it? Oh, what was it?
It has music and
It was
everything.
a new name.
Yeah.
It had an old name, right? It was.
That was something that got swapped. Yeah.
Oh God, we just talked to people.
Oh, it was
about
a tiny old place.
Yeah, and
the name is at the
so
top- the
It's
tip of my
really
tongue.
cute. It has.
No,
Was
they
it the-
totally
Was it the
expanded
Giddy Up?
It was
Giddy
Giddy
Up.
Up.
It
That's
was
what
Giddy
it was.
Up.
Yep.
So now it's the Backwood. You have to go a little further than like,
If you know where the Texican and
Yes.
Stardust, it's just
but
right.
it has
the
like
left of
putt-putt
that.
golf. It has a bull you can ride. It has
Yeah.
music. It has bars inside, outside. It has all the food. It's fun. It has pickleball, putt-putt.
Yeah.
So it's like Bucks.
Shove, yeah.
yeah, but
Mhm.
closer.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cute. We went, and they had tons of TVs for sports
Oh,
and stuff.
good.
So that's a fun place to go.
yeah, that's fun.
The food trucks I tried a couple times. The food was really good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I would recommend that. Places around Austin, we get stuck in our own just boring, I guess, places to go. But I like to go thrift. That's one of my things that I like to
Oh,
do.
you like thrift
I
shopping.
love thrifting.
All right, where's your
yeah.
favorite? Because
Well, I'm always at Goodwill. This
Yeah.
one down here, just next door, or
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
here,
Right here. Right.
as I'm pointing. That one used to be super good, but the
Uh-huh.
word got out because
Yeah.
they put it in print in some article, like the top 7 thrift stores in Austin, and they named this Goodwill. I'm like, no, don't do that. They're telling too many people. Yeah, so now it's not as good as it used to be, but that's kind of where I like to spend my time if I have my own free time.
Oh, good.
I like to hit up
If you're not running.
thing. Yeah.
so who's on your laminated list? Who do you get a pass to go have sexy time with?
Who's Brian like? You go for it, girl.
Oh my God. No, he's too jealous to allow that for anyone. I don't get a pass with anyone.
No,
But
no,
if-
celebrity.
if
Who's your
you could,
celebrity
who's your
crush?
celebrity crush?
Oh my gosh. Jason Bateman, maybe?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I don't know why, but he just seems like
I
a
mean,
real person.
I feel
Yeah,
like
so
it
funny.
kind of tracks. I feel like Brian, if he had dark hair,
You kind of have a type.
You have a type. Type.
I don't know if I have a type, but
I mean, I think if Brian had dark hair, he would look a little bit like Bateman.
you think so? And the comedy, I don't know.
The
The
comedy.
comedic,
Yeah.
the character.
And Brian's very dry.
So maybe that's the attraction. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
That's
all right,
hilarious.
who's in your squad?
I know. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I have multiple squads.
She does.
And I love all my squads, but my current closest squad are high school girls, Heather and Kathy and Blaine and Laura.
I love it.
The five, we call us the Fab Five too.
Yeah.
Do y'all go on trips together? We're trying to plan something, but we haven't been able to coordinate. We tried to go to Mexico. We tried to do.
I know,
we
it's so
tried to
hard.
get
Yeah.
Shelly into.
Yeah.
You should plan it. We try to coordinate.
Well, Heather plans
Well,
it.
Heather goes no matter what, and then we try to jump on board.
Yeah.
And inevitably something.
Life
happens.
Life happens.
Damn it! Yes.
Yeah. Someday.
Go somewhere close for a weekend. Well, yeah.
Then you're usually safe.
We discussed
and then it'll grow.
Fredericksburg.
Yeah. A little Edinburgh.
Yeah, baby steps. It's hard coordinating with 5 women.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
It is.
We'll just say, I'm going here. I have room enough for you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody prepay. No, you cannot get your money back.
refunds.
No refunds.
Like, we wanted to go to the beach for Joanne's birthday.
Yeah.
And then none of us could go.
I know.
Joanne still went. And she still had a crew, but none of us could go, even though we're like, yeah, let's do it. And then when the actual weekend comes, we're like,
no more excuses.
Well, crap,
This is
I know.
2026 is the year, guys.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite thing to do is travel. So, if there's a will, there's a way. I try.
But
it doesn't always.
I have to tell you, our group, we call ourselves the Empty Nesters, and we all live right next to you. You can hang out with us whenever you want. We have a set date every month, and it's like,
you should go, Kelly.
Period.
Okay.
Period. And when you have it set, I mean, sometimes one person doesn't show up, but we've all made that commitment.
So you just keep the same
set
date.
It's like the third Thursday.
And we have
of
this
the month.
set travel week every year.
Oh, okay.
And then somebody gets to plan the trip.
Yeah.
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 All right.
They take turns traveling.
Before we let you go,
to work.
What are some mad loves that you have other than Texas sports and your kids? What are your mad loves?
Yeah.
My mad loves.
Yeah.
My husband. Travel is number one.
Yeah.
I 100% want to see as much of the world as possible.
Yeah.
Like, I'm itching. I keep telling Brian, please, let's decide where we want to go, because that is my life's passion, is to plan a vacation. And I want to pick the next place.
Yeah.
And I look at like, I just had a birthday. I'm this much older. I only have so much time left to see all the different places.
Yeah.
Yes, time has gone by so fast. I'm like, there's all these places I want to go.
Yeah.
How many places do I have to go per year to hit everyone?
Exactly.
When you start looking at it that way, you're like, oh my gosh.
It's like, I have to travel every day to hit all of them.
So quick. Every day.
Agreed. And that window.
I need a job with more vacation.
And now that, we're women of a certain age, it's like that window of travel where you can really travel. It's getting more narrow.
I say
it's
you
like,
have a good 15 more years, because I watched Graham, and that's about her lifespan.
Sure.
She had it.
So 15 more years, and all the places we want to travel, we need to go on 4 trips a year.
Cram them in really fast. Yeah. And most people don't think of it from that perspective.
Yeah.
And I'm always thinking of it from that perspective.
Agreed. I just heard something. I need to share it. Somebody gave somebody a jar with your expected lifespan. I know that sounds weird. For every month, and every month, remove one of those marbles, and to watch that jar. I know.
What the fuck?
Oh my God, that is scary.
What the holy fuck?
The reminder is like, live.
Yes.
Live.
Well, Shelly,
live.
Agreed. I have that.
With
I
your
have
mom.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, I have that reminder.
Another
every
bad
day.
idea by Shelly.
Yeah. My parents love to travel.
Yeah.
And they can't travel anymore because my mom is just not mobile, and it's so hard to move her into
in and out of a wheelchair into a car. Oh my God, into a plane. Like any of that, it just got too difficult. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people. And other than that, it's like she could still be doing all of that if she didn't have this issue. And it breaks my heart because my dad, like my niece and her family are in Spain. And so my parents have had 2 baby, great grandbabies born that they can't even see and go visit. And they want to go. My dad wants to go so badly, but he's never going to go anywhere without my mom. And it breaks my heart to see, your life the way it used to be has to stop because of a change that you have no control over. And I also, that's very scary. So I think of it in that perspective of like, I may live to whatever age, but the amount of time I have to actually live and do those things could be a lot different. And so
I mean, you're going to have plenty of time living on the compound with the girls, the Fab Five. But you and Brian need to hit the road for a little while.
Exactly. You need to make the most of every day while you can. You don't know when, that time comes. That you never know when it's the last time that you were able to do something.
Agree.
And so
you have
do it now.
You have that reminder like deep in your core.
Yes. Don't push it
Don't
off.
waste a damn moment.
Yeah. Well, this has been an amazing.
Yeah. Sorry, we got to wrap it up, but you're going to have to come back.
I will come back. And I'm going to have to crash your monthly get together too.
We have one on Sunday.
Well, at my house right down the street from you.
Okay, it's very awesome to know that you're right down the street. Are you in your old? You moved though, didn't you? Or
I live right behind the Oak Hill baseball fields.
Okay, then you're in the same place. Okay. I'll come crash your house.
Come play.
Okay,
awesome. Love it.
Right.
Texas,
well, we
Texas.
Texas fight.
Perfect.
Yay.